grocery stores. I'm pretty sure that one day they're going to start discriminating based on race, religion, and creed. The registers, anyway. Because I just looked up there the other day, and you know, those signs above the registers are getting more and more specific. And one day I don't want you to be surprised when you go up there and you see it saying 15 items or less. That's me. Cash only. Okay, I can understand that. No Asians. Oh my God. Well, I'm not Asian, so I guess I can go in that line. But I have 16 items, so I can't go in that register. And the other bad thing is I'm really cheap. So I pretty much only buy things that are on sale, whether or not I need them or want them. So I'll be going through and get bottled water, greeting cards, crab dip, and that's it, pretty much. So if you come to my house or my apartment, please bring food because I'm very hungry. And also, I don't like going to the grocery store because I get really stressed out. Just from using that stupid-ass bonus card that they give you, because I'm afraid they won't ask to see it at the register, but I don't want to be all aggressive and put it in their face, saying, I have a card, or the keychain. Just pick one of them, please. It's too stressful. So I don't really go to the grocery store. I go out to eat a lot. And in going out to eat a lot, I discovered a restaurant. You guys know there's a place called Hooters? That's wrong, sir. That's sick. Man, that place is ridiculous. I was kind of surprised the first time I went in there. It's kind of awkward, all those bountiful bosoms. So I felt kind of awkward.
This is all going to camera.
But I'm not gay.
I'm talking about you, bro.
I'm not gay. But if I was, that'd be the perfect place to go. Can you imagine? Because I mean, you just be having a conversation with somebody one day, and they'd be like, "So where'd you eat last night?" I ate at Hooters. Yeah. And they'd say, "You've eaten there every night this week?" And I'd say, "Yeah, would a gay do that?" And they'd say, "Well, that's kind of a weird thing to say." Yeah, you wanna make out? Okay. Yeah, that place is. But there's one good thing about that place. I don't like to brag. I'm not what you call a braggart. But when I go there, every waitress I've ever gotten likes me. They have a crush on me for who I am as a person, because they're always nice to me, and they bend over a lot. So I'm attractive. Nah, that place is kind of strange. It's really perverted. And speaking of perverted things, one of the best things about living in a modern day, desensitized, terrible future is I don't have to go searching on the internet for porn anymore. It comes right to me. It's just sitting there in my email whenever I turn on my computer. So I'll get home and, I'll be like, after a hard day at work, I'll want to, just maybe have dinner, watch TV, and, that's pretty much it. But I'll go on my computer, check my email, and I'll realize that I forgot to pencil something into my schedule. I'll realize that I do, in fact, want to see Barnyard Sluts get the high hard one. I just forgot. But thankfully, that unknown sender reminded me of that, and God bless him. But and there's email headings from that kind of crap that tries to fool you. It says like, "Hi, how have you been? How are you?" So you see the heading and you go to open it, and you're talking under your breath like Popeye while you're going to open it, saying like, "Oh, who's this from? Let's see, haven't seen you in a while. Let me open this here. Let's see, who's this from? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, it's loading. Oh my God! And it's a giant wang being manipulated in some disgusting way, like right there in front of you." And at first you're disgusted and you're like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting, oh. And then you start getting into it and you're like, "Yeah, that's the ultimate." what I have to say about porn. But, you know, some of you look kind of surprised at what I'm saying, but, you know, this stuff is real and raw, and this is how life is. And if you don't like it, you need to go cut yourselves a switch from the truth tree. Every single one of you, especially you. The other night at work, I was bored, so I was reading the back of a mustard packet, and there was the ingredients were on the back of the packet, and there was a customer service number for mustard, so I called it because I was bored, and I had a question. I had a question for the mustard people, so I called it, and you're all lucky because I have a transcript of my conversation with the mustard person right here. Let me just get it. It'll just be a second, Butts. Alright, I called the mustard customer service line because I had a question. So I call and they give me the options and I actually eventually get through to a person. And he says, how can I help you? And I said, I have a question about your spicy mustard. And he says, okay. So I go, why don't I like mustard? Because I don't like it, and I wanted to know why. But see, the thing is, he seemed ready for it. He came right back at me with, well, some people like different things. And this is real, I'm not making this up, I swear to God, I did this one night. And I figured he was ready for me because who the hell calls a mustard customer service line? So he must have been sitting there all day, like preparing himself for any type of call he may get. Because he really responded right away. And I said, well, that may be it. What are the ingredients in it? He said, well, mustard seed, salt, spices, and turmeric. And I said, maybe it's the mustard seed that's causing me not to like mustard. And he said, maybe. I said, pardon my ignorance, but what is turmeric? And he said, it's an exotic seed. And he really went on for about 2 minutes on the origin and evolution of turmeric. So this guy knew what he was talking about. So it was fun talking to him. And then he even said himself, he was like, you know, I actually don't even like spicy mustard. And this shocked me. I was like, can you say that without getting fired? And he said, well, he said no. And I didn't know what to take from that. Like, no, I can't say it. No, I won't get fired. That's true, yeah. This really happened to me.
I know the story.
Yeah. You can't make this stuff up. Why would you? It'd be ridiculous. So I said, but I like other condiments, like ketchup and things like that. And at that point he said, well, you know, different people like different things. And he said the same thing you said before, so I realized at this point he was probably, he probably had nothing left in him. So I said, okay, I guess I'll let you go. And he said, well, can I have your name and address for our mailing list? So, you know, he was nice to me, so I gave it to him. And I said, can I get some free spicy mustard? And he said, but I thought you didn't like it. So I said, well, I guess we're both caught in a lie. Silence. Okay, because I gotta go now, bye. So at that point, we disconnected. He was a nice guy. Yeah, that was pretty good. That always kills. Except for this time when it didn't.